Welcome back. Today's job, we start work on the Volvo, but before I do any of that, I need to clean it, because at the moment I don't want to touch any of it. But before we do that, we clean this. As you can see, this has been doing daily duties for a little while I've not had the Navara, so we're going to start by cleaning that. All the stuff from Shadow Sport. I'm not sponsored by them, I just like their products. It all works really well, so I'm going to cover the Volvo in this. This should help, especially the traffic and film remover. It should help loosen up some of the stuff that's across the roof. And then I've got the carpet and upholstery cleaner for later. I've also bought myself a carpet cleaner, which works great in the house, but it also helped me with the filthy carpets we've got in the Volvo as well. So let's get going. So as you saw, I kind of ran out of light and ran out of time yesterday, so I stopped filming because it was getting dark, so you weren't going to see anything. I've then left this on all night with the, no, you can't see, with the dehumidifier running. So this should be locked, is what it should be. Let's try that again. So this should be relatively dry. Dry-ish. We'll leave that in there for the rest of today and probably overnight again.
You don't need wax oil.
I was just going to say, so I'm down here at Works with Connor. We've got the car up in the air, and as you can see, yeah, that rear main seal's pretty bad. But while the car's up in the air, we're going to give it a quick once over as well. It's literally dripping off the chassis. Look at that. At least I've got no worries about it being rusty under here.
Nope. Nope.
Maybe we can work out what's going on with the parking brake while I'm under here.
Yeah, well, it's electronic, isn't it? So.
Look at it. I'm pretty sure it's mechanical. Because it's, it's got a,
it's a foot one, isn't
it's
it?
a foot one. I expect it might just be a cable that's snapped or something like that, because it just doesn't seem to do anything.
Is it just loose?
Well, when you step on it, it does ratchet down, but it doesn't always stay down.
Yeah, that ratchet's a different mechanism. It's separate.
But when it does go down and stay down, you can pull it to release it, so it kind of works. But it does, even when it clicks down, it doesn't stop it in place. The handbrake doesn't apply, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So
you could just want adjustment in the shoes. I think there's shoe handbrakes on these. There's shoes.
If you go anywhere near the left-hand side of the car, just be careful because it's literally dripping off the entire chassis.
That's right. I bought a fresh bag of granules.
You're going to need it.
Well, I needed it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is.
So it doesn't look too bad under here, all things considered.
No, that's all right, to be fair. Obviously, it's crusty, like all this.
Yeah, well,
you want front discs, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I knew I wanted front discs anyway, combined with the braking problem. But other than that, I mean, it's a car from 2003. I was expecting it to be rusty, but actually, considering it's from 2003, it's not that bad.
It's pretty good. I've seen far worse. That's newer.
I've owned far worse. So, right, I'm gonna put the camera down because this is a book time of what, 9.2 hours?
Yeah, and a lot of oil's about to just fall out.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this on so we can catch that then, because we've already got a puddle.
Oh yeah. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I was expecting a big puddle underneath. Oh, it is actually. Never mind.
Yeah, trickling.
Oh, I'll just put it there.
Cool.
On the existing granules.
Right, let's get on with it and get this gearbox out. At Works with the Volvo again. We had a look under it last week and deciphered that it's not the rear main seal that's leaking. We had a look and we did a smoke test as well, and there's a vacuum pump and possibly the cam cover that's leaking. So what we did all of the brakes and the rears. And then Connor ordered in all the gaskets and everything. So we're going to do this under here. There was pools of oil sat here and then smoke when we did the smoke test coming out from sort of down here somewhere. So we're going to get on, do, was it 2 cam covers? One here.
One there and then one that sits in
there. And then do something with the vacuum pump seal because that didn't arrive. No. So yeah, we'll do that and we'll see if that stops the leaking. And then I need to do all the other bits as well. I'm now back from Connors and Yugen Works. The Volvo is in far worse condition than I thought. It looks like it's not been maintained at all, despite the previous owner telling me it was serviced every year. I'll show you in a second, but the cam belt basically doesn't look like it's been changed. As you can see here, yeah, that's on borrowed time. When we take it off, we'll see if it's original, but our guess is it probably is. The problem with my steering, so every time I hit the brakes, it judders to one side, to the right. Got better after the brakes, because the original owner told me that was a binding brake, which it obviously wasn't. Is lower control arms on both sides. Absolutely, completely f***ed. Yeah, so there's basically, you can see there's no bush in there. And then if I try, like, yeah, there's absolutely nothing in there. And there's a lot of movement in that, even more so when it's in the air. Oh, and the oil leak's still there. Get that to focus. Yeah, you can see how much that's leaking. Our current running theory is sump, but we'll not know until we take it off, unfortunately. But we're pretty sure it's still not rear main sealed.